the last 3 years, my goal has been to become the world yo-yo champion. The journey hasn't been easy. The sport of competitive yo-yoing constantly evolves. The tricks that win contests get harder. The performances become more polished and impressive. And each generation of players is better and faster than the one that came before it. To win anything at the highest level requires a constant reinvention of who you are and what you're capable of. And to be honest, this journey has demanded more of me than I ever thought it would. So welcome to episode 1 of the Road to World Yo-Yo Champion.
Ready. Ladies and gentlemen of Las Vegas, put your hands together for Brandon Boo!
2024 wasn't a good yo-yo year for me, despite traveling and practicing and working harder than I'd ever worked. When Worlds came around that year, I didn't even make it past the semifinals. It's been almost a year since Cleveland. I've been working a lot with the team, Alan and Xavier. We've developed a lot of new yo-yo tricks, and I feel like my ceiling and my potential as a yo-yo player has definitely gone up. But with that comes a certain amount of risk. Alright, I'll see you guys in Singapore, alright? Alright, I'll be back. Alright, back at the airport. Between you and me, this is top secret, alright? To kind of help with the whole new trick set, this is Outlier 6. Previously, I've been using Outlier 5, but as my tricks had evolved, so too had my yo-yo. Namely, the yo-yo was now 60mm wide. It was also equipped with the all-new Power Ring, a ring that didn't just overhang, but was heaviest right on the edge of the ring. But new yo-yo aside, winning US Nationals with the new trick set was still risky. It's a bit of a gamble. Good thing we're in the right place. Alright, as tempting as it would be to go out and explore Las Vegas, we're here to win. We're checking out the contest venue now. Excited to catch up with everyone. The US National Yo-Yo Contest is one of the largest national yo-yo competitions in the world. Therefore, the US is also home to many of the top-level players who are contenders for the world title. As an Australian, I wouldn't be competing against the top-level US players just yet. That would come later. For now, I was competing in the international division, a division I'd won 2 years in a row, and truth be told, I was the favorite to win it again. But whether I defended my title would depend on if I could actually hit my new yo-yo tricks. So far, US Nationals have been great, but honestly, yo-yo practice been a little light. So, I'm gonna go check out the stage now.
Yeah, I saw that. That's where you got more.
We're on the stage, we're practicing. Danny's calculating my negatives. Get my mojo back. Eve before the contest, and you're not hitting super clean, you can kind of freak out a little bit. You know, ultimately my goal for this, US Nationals, it's more of a prologue to the contest season instead of a finale, so we'll see how we go. I'm not gonna stress myself out, but we are gunning for that win. The only problem was, international divisions are always full of surprises. Because they're open to virtually any yo-yo player in the world, you never know who you might be competing against. In my time chasing international titles, I've competed against everyone from 1A world champions, goats from other divisions, 3-time national champions, even a 2-time women's world champion at one point. And this year, my most notable competitors was the Singaporean runner-up, Karthik Devaraj. Yes, the same Karthik that competed with, and on occasion, could beat Xavier. The other contender was Matthew Poo. Matt was somewhat of a dark horse. He competed in both Asian and American contests. Matt and I had crossed paths before. Sometimes I'd best him, and the other he'd best me. Either way, to defend my title this year required me to be at my absolute best. Only, I wasn't sure if I was.
Dang it.
Good morning. I'm gonna go downstairs to do my last few training runs and just prepare for this contest. Alright.
Folks, are we ready for 1A?
This was it. Make it or break it. For this contest, there was no more time for any more practice or preparation. I'd soon find out just how competent I was at my new tricks. At this point, I wasn't in a contest with my competitors, but rather with myself. To reinvent yourself requires patience, and inner conviction that the countless hours you spent investing in yourself will somehow pay off. That uncertainty is what makes defeat gut-wrenching and winning worthwhile. We're heading out now.
Our next competitor joining us on the stage, Upset sponsored player from a land down under. Judges, are we ready? Put your hands together for Brandon Boo!
Did not hit clean. I have no idea what the other competitors did. Honestly, I'm not really in a battle with the other competitors. I was more in a battle with myself. And today I lost that battle. That was not a clean routine. Overall, I ended up placing second that day, just behind Matthew Poon, who ultimately won the Yoyo contest, and just ahead of Karthik Devaraj.
So you took my karate hop kit.
Yeah, I took. You stole it from me.
I stole it from Xavier. You did it here?
Yeah, that's right. Congrats, man. Your routine was sick, man. I rewatched it and I was like, dude, behind the back swansels, sick.
Try to keep up, man.
Excellence, I was coming to realize, is a constant and never-ending grind of growth and evolution. And sometimes, before you get better, you have to get worse. Today, I lost the battle that was US Open, but the journey to the World Yo-Yo Contest, well, that was only just getting started. In our next episode, Team Offset Yo-Yo travels to the Singaporean National Yo-Yo Contest. Will our team have what it takes to compete against some of the best yo-yo players in Southeast Asia? And will Xavier be able to defend his 4th Singaporean national title? Subscribe with notifications on to be notified when the next episode of the Road to World Yo-Yo Champion drops.